Welcome to the Positively You podcast. I'm your host, Jessie Larson, and I'm passionate about helping you shift the way you think so you can create a life you're absolutely obsessed with. Each week, I'll be bringing you a guest or a thought that's going to help you feel more optimistic and equipped to take real action. Get ready to push past limiting beliefs, ditch that negativity, and start showing up as the best and most positive version of you. Girl, let's do this. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Positively You podcast. I'm Jessie. If this is your first time listening, welcome to the show. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you are a return guest, hello. I'm equally as happy to have you here. And I seriously consider you a friend. Like, not even just a friend, but like best friends. Like, you're my bestie, and I hope you consider me the same to you. And this is just a time that we get to like hang out. And I mean, you don't really get to converse back with me because it's kind of a one-way conversation, unless you want to like slide into my DMs, which I love, by the way. I've had so many good conversations with listeners, with you guys, through Instagram or through email or different things. So like, if you ever have a thought or an insight or a question or whatever, please do not hesitate to send me a message. I love chatting with you and seeing what's going on and seeing if something like really helped, or if you have a different idea or a different thought about something and want to challenge me on it. Like, by all means, let's have a conversation. I love that more than anything. And I really do want this to be like a two-way friendship that we have, where this is just an empowering, inspiring friend that you have. So with all of that said, let's get into today's episode. I had some thoughts on my mind recently about not like some sabotaging thoughts, but just some things that I caught myself kind of doing. And I was like, all right, if I'm doing this, there's a good chance that other people are also doing this. And I talked to Connor and he was like, hey, I was doing that too. And I was like, well, there you go. So either it's just me and him that do this and we're like alone off on our own little island together, or, and I'm willing to bet that other people do this thing too. So what is this thing you're talking about? As some of you guys know, I've been preparing for a powerlifting meet coming up. And at this point, I might even be here. So we'll see. But as I was doing that, you know, the build up and the training and everything, it's been really, really good this time. And I've had a lot of days where I've hit personal bests and I've done things that I've never done before, and my form has improved and the number that I'm lifting, like the weight has gone up, and just all of these really amazing things where I have the opportunity to be really, really proud of myself. And if this is your first time listening, you might not know this, but if you're a listener of the show, you know that being proud of yourself and giving yourself opportunities to do that is something that I'm really, really passionate about. And I found myself like getting done with a lift I'd never done before, hitting a new personal best, be like, yes. And then a couple minutes later being like, but I weigh more than I've ever weighed before. Or like, but I ate a chocolate chip cookie from Crumble yesterday and I wasn't supposed to. Or like, oh yeah, but. And there was all these like buts that came up. Like, I was proud of myself, but then I was like, but hold on, you're not Little Miss Perfect. Let's go over these mistakes and these flaws and these shortcomings. Like, hold on there, miss. Don't get too excited about yourself. And I was like, wait, why is this thought coming? Like, no, I should just be proud of myself right now. And it was kind of like this little battle inside my head of like, proud of yourself, but like, you're not doing as good as you think you are because of all of this. And like, let me give you evidence for it and blah, 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 blah. Please tell me that I'm not alone in this. And I'm pretty sure I'm not, because not only did I talk to Connor about it, but I also was in therapy a few weeks ago and we were just chatting, you know, about a number of things. And we kind of brought this up because she was asking how, you know, my daily life was going in training. And I said this, I was like, yeah, you know, it's going awesome, but, and she challenged me a little bit on the but. And so I'm going to challenge you too, if this is something that you do. We don't need to have a but. Like, it's true, right? It's true that I just lifted more than I'd ever done ever before and better than I'd ever done before. It's also true that, sure, my nutrition is probably not exactly where I needed to be, or that my weight on the scale had crept up, or that I wasn't a perfect mom, or that I had a laundry pile, or that I hadn't cooked dinner in 15 days and DoorDash knows our address. Like, right? There's all these things coming up. And she was like, can they both be true? I was like, oh, well, yeah, well, they are both true, I guess. So we kind of talked about the idea of not downplaying your accomplishments, but getting rid of the word but and replacing it with and. So like the thoughts are both still there, but they're not really competing anymore. They're just kind of coexisting. So it's, I'm doing really awesome in the gym and I'm really proud of myself, and fill in the blank, right? Or like, I am killing it in the mom department right now. Like I'm, volunteering at the school, feel super connected to my kids, but like the house looks like crap. It could be and the house is messy right now. I don't know. Like it's kind of a little bit more freeing to just kind of allow your life to be what it is. And it brings in an element, a little bit of self-compassion, which, hello, self-compassion is huge. Of like, yeah, you might not want to like stay there. Like, I don't love these things that are coming up on my butt list, as we'll call it. But that I don't have to like berate myself for it. I don't have to like, beat myself over the head and be like, hold up, let's like name this whole thing and then feel like crap. It can be just noticing, just becoming aware, just like those thoughts come into your brain and you're like, huh, yes, interesting. What would we like to do about that? It's that idea of getting curious with yourself and just asking yourself questions and just kind of allowing the thoughts to come and not really attaching a meaning or a value to those thoughts. Boom. Interesting, right? And like, hello, this is not me coming from a place of like me standing up on this like platform and speaking down to all the people and be like, I've got this figured out, people. Like, no. I'm in the trenches with you. I'm sharing this like from the trenches. So not that I have this completely figured out, but I found it very helpful when I've been catching myself in this kind of thought pattern a little bit. And I wanted to share with you to maybe shift but to and just allowing things to be what they are. And then from that place, deciding if, you know what, I'm in a season of life where, yep, it's going to be this. It's going to be what it is. Or being like, okay, and this, and I don't love it. And I have the capacity right now to maybe make some adjustments and to maybe change. And then you're coming just at it from a place of kindness, of compassion, and more objectively, and being able to come up with a solution or a change from that place instead of a place of, yeah, you suck. You should definitely probably change that, because that's not a cool place to be. It's just like treating yourself like a friend. You wouldn't say these things to your friend if she was like, I did so awesome, but this. You'd be like, no, hold on. Like, treat yourself like you would a best friend and just allow those thoughts. Again, another quick episode for today, but I just want to get these little bits of inspiration out to you that you can just listen to, make a quick little shift in your day, and then get on and live as the best and most positive version of you. So have a great day today. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. I'm so glad you pressed play. If you want to take a quick second to share this episode with someone you think would love it too, that would be amazing. If you're loving the show, make sure you go and leave a review on iTunes. Reviews are like magic for podcasts, and your review will help get this show into the ears of more amazing women just like you. And come find me over on Instagram. I'm there at positively.jessie, and I cannot wait to hang out with you some more. So until next time, have an amazing week.